What's going on? So, if you're new to this channel, we talk about American football, or as we Americans call it, football. That's right. Minnesota Vikings, the lovable losers of the National Football League, and we adopted Liverpool as our team to start the Premier League season, and it's been a lot of fun. My daughter's really into soccer too, so it's funny. It's great watching what she calls the funny chickens, because that's what she calls. Which way do I need to lean? Oh, that's over here. The liver bird. She calls it the funny chicken, which is kind of cute. But it was great just following Liverpool, and we picked them because of the fantastic history. We really identify with the people of Liverpool and that area. And I don't know. I want to pick a team that we could watch on TV every single time they're on, and through NBC and Paramount Plus, we were able to watch all of the Liverpool games, and it was just really fantastic. It was really fantastic, but of course, Liverpool does have this history, not so much recently, but and not so much in the distant past, about just getting so close and breaking you hot. And this was another one where, I mean, Liverpool had a chance to win the league this entire year. But it is what it is. I mean, respect to Man City. I have a lot of respect to Pep. Of course, Kevin De Bruyne, stud. You know, what can you do? But so if you're a Liverpool fan, or if you don't pay attention to the NFL at all, being a Vikings fan, it's extremely hard. Because it's one thing to just have a bad team all the time, but to have greatness right there at your grass and just have it yanked away. Now, I understand Liverpool, they have the chance for a nice little treble, because they got the Carabao Cup, they won the FA Cup over Chelsea, and also, of course, Saturday they have the Super Bowl of football with the Champions League final against stupid Real Madrid and their stupid faces and their stupid bring it. Liverpool's gonna run their asses off the field at about the 60-minute mark, just with the old ass and old balls. Get out of here. It's gonna be a bloodbath. Big-eared cup coming back to Liverpool. There you go. So, but just falling a point short in the table. And greatest team in the world. Gonna love them. I'm glad we picked them. It's fantastic, but so many missed opportunities. Namely, the draw versus City at Anfield after Mo Salah scored that. Just amazing talisman goals where I still cannot wrap my head around, like, Mo Salah is the greatest footballer in the world right now, and just how I still don't know how he did it. But then giving up at the end, getting the draw there, and the draw late to Tottenham. I mean, lads, it's Tottenham. And also my Vikings are playing at Tottenham Stadium this year, so I kind of want to go there just to see where dreams go to die. It's exactly what happens, man. Also, just going deep into the Rolodex, and of course, every game does count when you only play 38 of them. Just going back to, you're at home at Anfield in October, and you blow the I was gonna say 2-0, the 2-0 lead against Brighton, the friggin' Seahawks, man, and then you have a tie there where it felt like the team, especially in the fall, where they would just blow leads and it would be really frustrating. And at times they look gassed at the end of the season, even though Klopp did a good job at rotation. I mean, that's what's going to happen when you're going deep in so many domestic competitions as well as the Champions League. So I understand it. It is tough. Like, more money, more problems, more success, more problems. But I don't know. It's just tough, man. It's just tough. But next year, there's always next year. We're going to win the league next year. We're going to win the league. We're going to win the league. Yeah, and F City right in the face. Stupid City. Hey, City, and enjoy watching the Champions League's final. Hopefully you got good tickets, or at least you got cable, man. But look at the roster going forward. All right, so forwards-wise, well, obviously the elephant in the room is what's going to happen with Mo. I mean, for my money, Mo Salah is the best footballer in the world, but FSG and him, they seem miles apart on a new contract. And if they were going to transfer him, now would be the time to do it, because I think that you would just get amazing value. And what's been great about how Klopp and company have put together this roster is that they're so deep. They're so freaking deep, and they keep adding more talent. I mean, Luis Diaz was the January star transfer. I mean, he looked phenomenal down the stretch. Sadio Mane is still the man. Sadio is my favorite player, mainly because he plays with an American football type intensity. Like, if Sadio never got into, if I said soccer on here, I might have. Anyways, if he didn't get into football and he came to America, he would have been a starting free safety. I mean, he would have been amazing, man. I just love his attitude. But Diogo Jota, I think, is ready to take on an expanded role. Minamino needs more time because, what was it, 10 starts, 10 goals? I mean, sure, some of them were against lesser competition, but I don't care. I mean, the guy can do it. Origi, of course, can do the damn thing. Plus, they just got Cavallo from Fulham, the 19-year-old, so they're restocking things up front. So what's going to happen with Mo? What's going to happen with Bobby Firmino? I would like for them to both end their career in red, but, I mean, it's a business, right? So we'll see what happens there. Midfield. So Hendo is still, the man as a captain. Things just seem to work smoother when Milner's out there, except he's 97 years old. So who knows how long that can continue. So Ox. I feel like every time Ox is on the field, he's trying too hard. He's trying too hard to make something happen because, he's seen as this young guy who's brought in, supposed to be the wunderkind, and it hasn't quite panned out yet or hasn't risen up and become the star that he was supposed to be. But I don't know. It feels like every time he's on the field, it doesn't run as smoothly as, say, when Fabs is out there or Thiago or whoever, right? Or even Keita, right? I don't know. Plus, Curtis Jones rising up. He's not going away either. Defense-wise, so, again, another elephant in the room. Virgil van Dijk, he's still obviously one of the best defenders in the world, but he's not at the level that he was. But, of course, I mean, how can you recoup, the level that he was at? I mean, you had a defender who was up there as a finalist for the Ballon d'Or. So, Virgil van Dijk set the standard up here. He may be right around here. I mean, injuries, age could be a factor. He's still that dude, but they got to think about things, right? Right? Maybe not. Trent Alexander-Arnold, the local guy, is still one of the best right backs in the game, especially assist-wise. I think the chemistry that he and Salah have on the attack is fantastic. Robbo is still elite, but I thought that his play was a little bit spotty at times. It definitely wasn't at the levels that we've seen in past years. And also got Tsimikas behind him, who's a couple years younger, still pushing his way up at the left back spot. I think that Tsimikas needs to be a regular starter or needs to start getting some more minutes out there. Yeah, and then goalie-wise, goalkeeper-wise, Alisson is still Alisson. He's the best goaltender, best goalkeeper in the world. We're still working on the vernacular, so bear with us here. But like I said, I mean, it's just so frustrating. It's just so frustrating, man. But hey, still have the real competition going on Saturday. It's going down, man. So I'm excited about that. It would be fantastic if Liverpool wins the Super Bowl in my first year cheering for him, as a family, because I brought everyone in. I'm drawing in the wife, the kids, the in-laws, like everyone bleeding red. And that's really tough for me because college football-wise, the Badgers are in Wisconsin, the state next to us. We live in the great state of Minnesota. No. Yeah, their colors are also red, so it's very conflicting for me. But it is what it is, like we said. But Man City's not going anyway. Chelsea may be fading. Maybe Tottenham can get together. Arsenal is going to have a rise up. West Ham, I like what they've been doing under Moyes. Man United, 20 times. Shut your face. They slip and they fall and they can't get up. They probably won't be back anytime soon. Leicester City, the Foxes had their time in the sun. Brighton was a little bit surprising. I think that they're heading in the right direction. Wolves are always intriguing. Newcastle, the fact that Newcastle was down at the bottom of the table and then they got that influx of money and now they're rising up, they could be a problem in a couple years. Crystal Palace will always be Crystal Palace, even though can they rise up like Richmond, AFC Richmond? It's possible. Brentford and the stupid Bees, Aston Villa. So, by the way, on the last day, we do have to give props to Aston Villa. Steve Gerrard, giving Liverpool half a chance, but then he shat his pants, blowing a 2-0 lead. And also, Philip Coutinho. What up? Southampton. Hey, Southampton, when you have more talented players, let us know. We'll come get them. There you go. Everton. Well, it's actually nice that Everton's at the bottom of the table, but they didn't get relegated because that means less distance to travel for one of the road games. And for that, we thank you. Leeds United, here in America, they're really trying to push Leeds United as like that underdog team because they have like this running documentary on Leeds. I don't know. And then Burnley, Watford, Norwich getting the drop. We hardly knew you. Watford. You need Elton John back, man. Yeah, so there you go. But I don't want to look at this anymore. Let's look at something better. There you go. Good times. But yeah, like I said, we're in for the long haul. Like good, bad, or otherwise, I'm in. Fully dialed in. It is fun watching them play, fast, furious, rock and roll style football. I think Jurgen Klopp, glad he got the extension. I think that he's an absolute genius in terms of strategy, in terms of managing personalities as well. So yeah, we're excited. It just, I don't know if you want Americans on the bandwagon, man, because we use the wrong vernacular. We accidentally call it soccer sometimes. We call them goalies. What do you call it? Penalty kicks? PKs? Yeah, whatever. But we're fully in. But just kind of hope they keep Mo Salah. Mo Salah. Anyways, let us know your thoughts and our thoughts. An American Liverpool fan tries to recap and reacts to the season. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings and some Liverpool takes. Want to support the work? Venmo, you know what to do. Skull, you'll never walk alone. Production value.